welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Dolphins and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. So much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A run here with Will Shipley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Hurts now from the gun. This one finds Goddard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Tagovailoa on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. New series coming up following the punt. And the Eagles will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion going left. On first down, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Hurts throwing again. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Got 44 yards on his 1st kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running with Achane out of the gun. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Achane again. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Devon Achane with the touchdown. He saw that running lane pretty early, you could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. They're running the option, short side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Hurts to throw. He's got Smith. And he's brought down for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull out in front further. 13-zip. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
Again, it's Shipley. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stops by Chop Robinson. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Three more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They start out with a 3rd and 9. That's going to be cut by Shipley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Hauled in by Gray. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, a give to Shipley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion right. Here's 2nd and 5. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing here, Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Returning it from the 4. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Motion man sent left. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Right again. Jukes one defender, and he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. From the pistol, Hurts. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Running back sent in motion left. Completes this one to Gray. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delayed game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Hurts setting up to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 20. The Dolphins send running back Jalen Wright getting set to begin another drive. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we gotta assume this drive, Brock, likely gonna end in a touchdown as well. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Achane reels it in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Tua. Has a man, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Tua now from the gun. This finds Smith. He'll have the first down and even more. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Connecting on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running back sent in motion. Hurts now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down. Punting unit out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dolphins and this running back headed back out for a new series. They are running away with this one, so probably content to just take this into the half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second down carry for Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we have reached halftime of the Super Bowl. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. It was Devon Achane who's had the strong first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams making their final adjustments. It's about time to get back out to the Super Bowl.
Elliott,
and for the call
for
in
the
the second
kickoff.
half, we go back to Kate Scott.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The visitors are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Achane on the inside give. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Jalen Carter. All right, here we go. Second down. They send the tight end in motion left. They go play action with Tagovailoa. On target to Waddle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Achane, a first down carry. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Achane again on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Here's Achane. Jukes out a one stop. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. They'll stick with Achane. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. Achane takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His third total score this game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're still here, hit the wrong button. The PlayStation, the options and the pad are close to each other. So when you hit the pad, you do a timeout. And I hit the wrong button. So I wasted a timeout. Not that I really needed it. We're controlling the line of scrimmage. Like I thought if we could control the line of scrimmage, we could fucking dominate this game.
You're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another. And the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On first down, Hurts. Hits him on the out route. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On second down, here's Barkley. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Miami offense headed out there now. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. They run it from the gun with Wright. He's got a gain of 6 there. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Going play action. Tagovailoa taking a deep shot here. Big game downfield. Touchdown, Miami. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes their offense out again. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. It's Eagles football. We'll see if they can erase that deficit to win it all. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throwing for Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 29-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 4. Goddard makes the catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Completes this one to Gray. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. This throw is cut. And he drives this forward to the 6. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. Hurts. Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Achane again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Tua now from the gun. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Achane. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Tua off the play fake. Able to find Achane. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Tua. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Eagles are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. From the pistol, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. 3rd and long for him here. He's got Smith. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Wright running out of the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Right again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Tagovailoa back to throw. Hauled in by Waddle. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Wright. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They run again with Wright. And it's a gain on the run down to the 23. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now a run with Wright. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
And South Florida is the home of champions, baby. The Miami Dolphins have won the Super Bowl. The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, about to award the Lombardi Trophy to the Miami Dolphins, the champions of Super Bowl 61. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.